What is going on, everybody? It's Carl here, and today we're going to be working on the Saturn. I got it in the garage, and we're going to be doing lots of stuff to it. So let me show you. We got some windshield washer fluid, we got wipers, we got rear brake pads and rear drums. We got brand new front struts. And I think I'm going to throw in an oil change and a filter on there because it needs to be done. And usually I just take it in because it's $30. And, you know, if anybody has done Saturns before, they know the oil filter location on these suck ass, especially if you don't have a lift. So that's why I always just pay somebody $30, you know, full synthetic, done, right? And I don't have to spend an hour messing around because the oil filter is on the passenger side, and it's above the drive axle. It's above the drive axle in the back of the motor, so it's above, and it's a pain in the ass. You literally have to have your full body under the car to change the oil. It's ridiculous. It's, you know, so I may do that at the end, probably when I'm doing the struts, because the car's already got to be up in the air. So that's when I'm going to do the oil change. So, but first I think we're going to knock out the easy stuff. You know, the windshield washer fluid and the wipers we'll do first. And then we'll get the car jacked up in the back, put it on jack stand so we can start taking the wheels off and do the brakes in the rear. Because that is like a desperate need before we do front suspension and oil change. And if you're ever shopping for wiper blades, do not buy the Michelin brand. Terrible. Rain-X. I've always had good luck with Rain-X, but the Michelins, they don't work well and they don't last long. And I am just not impressed. So go with the Rain-X. You'll thank me later. Probably the easiest set of wipers you could possibly do with the small hook style. You literally just pop them off and the new ones already come ready just to slap on. You don't have to do anything. It's not like Chevy Silverados and all that. You got to add their piece or universal piece that they give you, and, you know, you try to figure out how to get it in there. Yeah. No, these wiper blades are the way to go. All right, let's pop the hood and we'll get the washer fluid in there. And she's going to be right there. All right, completely full. Probably going to leak out the top a little bit for a couple days. But, yeah, it doesn't exactly fit 1 gallon. It's just a little bit short. Only if they made that tank just a little taller, it would have been perfect. Now, let's jack up one side at a time, get a jack stand under, and take the wheels off, eh? We got the car on jack stands. We got the wheels off. And just by looking at both sides for the drums, I can already see these are going to be tough to get off. Especially, they're probably original from 2000, right? And they're probably severely rusted to the hub. And there's nowhere to pry, and there's barely a lip that you can hammer on. But I want to be careful about the backing plate. So this one may be a little tough, but we will prevail. So I'll let you know how I get it off. I got the drums off. They were actually pretty easy. You just had to hammer the face with a hammer all the way around, and then they would slowly crack the little rust seal that it had going on. But looking at it, you know, the pads on both sides, they don't look too bad. Like, they got some life left. But, I mean, compared to the new ones, you know, I might as well replace them. And it's going to be the last time I have to do it. So I'll just, you know, because I got all new hardware and everything. So, yeah, this will be the last time. It'll be fresh hardware. And, yeah, it'll last the life of the car. So that's why I'm doing it. But, unfortunately, I forgot that I was out of brake cleaner. So now I got to go run and go get some brake cleaner real quick. I'm probably going to grab 3 or 4 cans, you know, just so I have it around. I picked up some brake cleaner, so I'm fully stocked. And what I do usually when I start brakes is I like to spray down the work area. So just to keep the dust down, the brake dust down. I don't like, You know, like when you're, taking off springs and stuff, you're releasing that dust in the air. It's not good. I also like to take a picture as well of everything, just so I remember how everything is supposed to go back together. That is very important. I got the driver's side tore down, and all we got is one pad left and the parking brake lever. So what I like to do also, this is another trick when you're doing drum brakes, is I like to kind of build what's gonna go where, right? So this spring is gonna be on the back side, and this one's gonna be down here. These are the pins that hold the shoes to the backing plate, and then these are the two clips that hold the parking brake cable on up to here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse the process that I took it apart. So obviously we're going to start with the parking brake cable or lever and then work our way back. That's probably the easiest way to do this. I got all the hardware installed after like at least an hour, man, of just messing around, because these parts are so small, they're so hard to get into place. But I got it, and I also at the same time adjusted the drum. Everything should be ready to roll on this side, which is sweet. So I'm going to put the drum on, and then we'll start on the other side. I got the other side tore down, and it actually didn't take me that long compared to the other side, which is awesome. So now I just got to reassemble, and it should go faster. And I also remembered to save the other little spring washer, because the ones they give you are just a little too thick, and it makes it really hard to get that C-clip in there. I got everything adjusted on the passenger side. I even cracked both bleeders. Took a little bit of work because they were very, very rusty, and I was actually pretty scared about breaking them. But I got them cracked open. I cleaned them up a little bit, and there's fluid coming out both sides, so we should be pretty good to go on that. And I'll check the fluid up front, top it off, and I'm gonna say the rear brakes are done. So I'm gonna end the video here, everybody, because it's getting kind of long. Stay tuned for the next video, because we're gonna be doing the front struts, and then we'll do an oil change on this thing too. So I'll see you guys in the next one.